A 32-year-old passenger has reportedly jumped from the 10th deck of a Carnival cruise ship in the Gulf of Mexico. Disney Cruise Line has revealed new information about the entertainment on board their newest ship, the Disney Wish. There's also great news for AIDA Cruises, as things are looking up for them in the summer season. Plus, the CDC has officially rolled out a new way to track ships online. All this coming up on Midships. Hey, welcome to the Midships YouTube channel. I'm your Captain Corey, and thank you so much for coming by the channel today. Well, it's all over social media. You've probably already heard about it. This passenger jumping from the 10th deck of the Carnival Valor out in the Gulf of Mexico. This story broke late last night. I've been watching to see if there's any new developments, and now we're going to check them out from thedailymail.com. By Alastair Talbot. Handcuffed woman, 32, who jumped overboard from the Carnival Valor, was involved in a hot tub incident. Passengers describe hearing her smash against the side of the ship and its lifeboats before hitting the water. The U.S. Coast Guard is continuing its search for a female passenger who jumped overboard on a Carnival cruise ship, following a disturbance in a hot tub that resulted in the passenger being handcuffed. The Carnival Valor was 150 miles off the coast of Southwest Pass, Louisiana, when the 32-year-old woman leapt off Deck 10 of the ship around 2:30 p.m. on Wednesday. Witnesses reported that the woman, who has not been named, had her hands restrained behind her back when she jumped. She reportedly struck a lifeboat and possibly a railing on her way down as she fell into the Gulf of Mexico face first. The ship was completing a trip from Cozumel, Mexico to New Orleans a little more than 76 hours from when the incident occurred. In an update to the Daily Mail early on Thursday, the U.S. Coast Guard said the search for the missing passenger is still ongoing. And a spokesperson from the Coast Guard said the following: "We have a fixed-wing air asset on site conducting search patterns. There is still an ongoing investigation as to the cause of the woman going overboard." And this story is blowing up all over the news right now. The reason I chose to read it out of Daily Mail is because they have a lot of imagery to support the story here, so I'm going to present those to you now as well. Here in our first picture, passengers aboard the Carnival Valor look at a life preserver floating in the Gulf of Mexico on Wednesday after the 32-year-old woman jumped off the ship. And we have yet another photo of the same life preserver floating. We also have a view of passengers looking overboard after the woman jumped off. And there is a video attached to this article if you'd like to watch it. This article, along with all the articles referenced in today's episode, are linked in the description below this video. The Coast Guard was contacted about the incident around 3 p.m. on Wednesday and sent out 2 sets of helicopter crews to help locate the woman. It's not clear why she decided to jump, but some passengers said security on board had allegedly detained the woman in handcuffs after she was said to have been involved in a disturbance with a man in the hot tub area on Deck 10. And fellow passenger Kim Barnett accounts the following: "Security got her out of the hot tub. Whenever they got to take her into custody, apparently she was upset and went over the rail." Barnett said that as the woman was falling, she banged her head on the side of a lifeboat. Another passenger, who identified himself as Randy, told the station that the 32-year-old hit the water face first. Neither the Carnival Cruise Line nor the Coast Guard have commented on the circumstances surrounding this incident. Other passengers on board the ship have been posting messages on Facebook about their experiences. One man claimed that the woman who jumped had been causing problems for the entire trip, allegedly threw a water bottle at security guards and attacked one of them. Now, this is all alleged, and hearsay at this point doesn't really make much of a difference. This woman is probably not going to be found at this point. So this story is actually pretty darn sad. Now, according to the passengers claiming to be a witness, the woman was detained but managed to break free before she jumped off the deck. A passenger on board the ship suggested that the vessel turned around to go back to the area where the person jumped, according to a Fox 8 report. A video that was widely shared online shows a life preserver as well as a flare with red smoke coming out of the water. And here is a picture of that. The first time I saw this picture, I couldn't really understand what it was. Obviously the life preserver, but this is the little red flare floating, and that's red smoke coming off of it. They threw that in to help in identifying where the individual went in the water in hopes to make it easier to find her. Cruise lines do have an obligation to protect safety of life at sea, as well as follow Coast Guard regulations to immediately undertake search and rescue operations when a passenger is observed going overboard. And all told, the success rate for finding those who've fallen overboard stands at around 1 in 4. Carnival's care team is providing support to the guest's husband, who was traveling along with her. Carnival has the most number of passengers and crew who've fallen overboard since 2000, totaling 73, according to the website cruisejunkie.com. And the article goes on to say that the FBI is now investigating this incident, and they suspect foul play might be involved. So we're going to have to keep an eye on the developments in this story. This is the worst kind of news. I hate having to report stories that most likely are going to have a sad ending. However, I would love for this passenger to be found alive. Now, every once in a while here on the channel, I bring you news from the UK, from Australia, from other places in the world. And that's the case today because AIDA Cruises, they're reporting really strong demand for spring travel. Let's learn more from cruiseindustrynews.com. And AIDA is that cruise line that has the weirdly painted ships with the kissing lips on the front and the yellow eyes. I don't know, that paint job doesn't sit well with me, but I'm sure some of you love it out there. AIDA Cruises said that it started the new year with high demand for cruises. In particular, bookings for spring and summer of 2022 are developing very positively, according to the cruise line. But interest in cruises for the upcoming winter sailings, as well as the 2023 summer program, are also at a very high level. And more good news for the cruise line, as on February 26th, the AIDA Cosmo will be launched as the newest member of the AIDA cruise ship family. This is the second liquefied natural gas ship for AIDA Cruises, and it's going to be a sister ship to the Carnival Mardi Gras, Celebration, and Jubilee. And AIDA Cruise Lines believes part of the uptick in interest in cruising with them is as a result of one of the largest marketing campaigns they've ever undertaken as a brand. Now, before we get into our next story, I do want to remind you Midships is on Instagram. You can search for us. It's just Midships Cruise. I'll also leave a link in this upper right-hand corner. It's a great place to follow and see all the videos and pictures that I'm not able to post here on the main channel. And last but not least, in my description below this video, there's a link to my Amazon influencer store. That's a great place to find all the cruise essentials I take with me on every single cruise, from cabin hooks to passport protectors and more. All of it costs between 10 and 20 bucks, and just clicking on the link does help support this channel and give to my work just a little bit. Thanks for helping to keep me cruising. Now let's get back to the cruise news. And we're going to look at something coming from Tanner Callais over at Cruzely.com. He puts out that cruise ship color status tracking website, and I noticed something's changed since the last time I checked it out. Let's take a look. And here we have our first peek at the updated version of the cruise ship color tracking chart. Previously, all you had were the colors, and now you can see that there's actually letters here involved as well. We have HV, and the other letter combination is NHV. And basically what those mean is HV stands for a highly vaccinated cruise, whereas NHV stands for a not highly vaccinated cruise ship. And you can see here, just based on these color status charts, most of the ships are in highly vaccinated status, except for a few exceptions like the MSC Seashore and the Norwegian Sun. So I did want to bring that update to your attention. Obviously, with the conditional sailing order going away and the new voluntary program being rolled out by the CDC, that's one of the changes that resulted from the new program. The Disney Cruise Line. They got a brand new ship coming up, and they just revealed some info on some entertainment on board. Let's learn more from cruiseindustrynews.com. Disney has revealed what entertainment will be available aboard the Disney Wish, which sets sail this July. According to a press release, the ship has been expertly designed to deliver endless fun for the entire family. And here we have a look at one of the venues on board. This appears to be the Sweet Shop, and maybe it's under the Inside Out theme. Let's check it out. Inside Out Joyful Sweets is a dessert shop inspired by the Pixar film Inside Out. According to a press release, the shop will offer nearly 40 flavors of gelato as well as ice cream, with daily specials including decadent combinations. And here's a look at the Aquamouse Aqua Slide aboard the Disney Wish. You can see this is sort of a sit in a raft and be propelled through the tube type of ride. I bet this would be a really fun time. Disney has some really creative, interesting looking slides on their ships. And another venue on board the Wish will be Olaf's Royal Picnic, which will allow guests to join their favorite Frozen characters for a summertime picnic on board. And it is important to note that Olaf's Royal Picnic is not included with your cruise fare, but it is an additional fee to go ahead and participate. Disney Cruise Line said it's combined innovative design and technology to create entertainment venues such as the Grand Hall, Luna, and Hero Zero aboard the Disney Wish. These environments will come to life with storytelling and interactive shows. The fairy tale castle-inspired Grand Hall will evolve from a gathering space into a theater through built-in special effects and the first ever atrium stage on a Disney ship. That's pretty cool. That reminds me of the atrium stage aboard the Carnival Mardi Gras, which I had a great time at. Luna is a brand new entertainment hub outfitted with a 2-story LED wall, stage, and bar. It will offer a variety of live shows for families such as Villains Game Night, Disney Songbook, and the interactive experience called Disney Uncharted Adventure. Hero Zone is a futuristic sports arena offering highly produced show experiences and free-to-play sports. And the Disney Wish sets sail on her maiden voyage on July 14th. So if you don't want to miss out, make sure you're booked on board. If you made it this far into today's episode, why haven't you subscribed to the channel yet? I put out new content every single day that you can use for your next cruise. While you're down there subscribing, do me a huge favor. Hit that thumbs up button on this video to tell the YouTube algorithm this was a good video. Other cruisers should see it too. Thanks for stopping by the channel today, and until tomorrow, we'll see ya on the Midships. La